Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a quick tip, and we're going to talk about how to survive some of the knife fights, some of the brawls, the face-to-face kind of things, some of the things you want to think about, and one in particular, which is the face hug. All right. So when you get into situations like this, you can see I'm at 220 hit points, and the T150 is coming at me with 1,000 hit points. We're in good shape, and I have a lot of helpers. I've got a GW, I've got a Hummel. Not too many guns around me, but I do have a couple pieces of artillery. So what I want to try to do here, guys, I just want to survive as long as possible. All right, so first thing I'm going to think about, and he's charging hard. I figure he's just going to drive around the corner, and he pretty much figures I'm a one-shot. All he has to do is come around the corner and kill me, right? That makes sense to me. Even if I try to track him, he probably has a kit, and he should be able to kill me. Well, I'm going to try to track him, and if that works and it slows him down, great. If he fixes it, my next move is going to be angling and attempting to face hug. Now, face hug doesn't automatically mean you win, but it can make it difficult for the other guy to aim. Sometimes it actually decreases your armor a little bit because their gun is now pointing downward into your, well, I can't see this, into your angled upper plate right there. So depending on how high he is in the angle, sometimes it doesn't help. Sometimes, though, they can't actually depress the gun to hit anything but your turret. It just has a lot to do with how high you are and the enemy is and what their gun depression is. But the point of that, really, at the end of the day, is once you're face hugging, it's just more difficult for the other guy to aim. And you put a little angle on it and move around, and it can be very confusing. I know I've been confused at times attempting to shoot guys who are face hugging me, and it is quite effective. All right, so let's see what I do here with this T150. I can see him coming. I should zoom in. I'm going to try to track this guy. All right, he just came around the corner. I wasn't quite ready. I get one shot on him. All right. Looks like he just wants to come around and shoot me, so I'm just going to accept this face hug. I'm going to kind of knock into him, and boom, I bounce 300. So he just points right at me, right? Looks like he went right into the mantlet or the angled turret, and there's a ding in my mantlet right there. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. And that's just going to allow me to get one more shot. And the point of all this is just one more shot, man. Survive one more of his, get one more of yours, and if you do that enough times in this situation, maybe you come out the winner. And potentially, if you give yourself some extra time, friends might help out. So I'm taking this guy on. I know I'm gonna, there we go. Now, to some extent, I did get away with a auto aim right there, so lazy on my part. Ideally, I would not have done that. I would have actually aimed a little bit. The good news is, though, I out-reload him, and I knew it, so I took that shot, and I'm now 2 shots up. Look at that. Look at that. You gotta love it. Another bounce. So he did the same thing right there. Okay? Probably auto-aim me as well. Though he's aiming up a little bit. It's hard to tell. Maybe he was going for my hatch, but at the end of the day, I bounced another shot. Absolutely beautiful. Already whittles him down to a 1-shot, and I know I'm going to out-reload this guy. So I back up and we kill him. So a little face hug, a little help from my friends right there. Got lazy with my own auto aim. At least that last one I aimed to make sure that that shot counted. He was lazily, looked like he was auto aiming me as well there. And I get away with it. 993 damage out of 490, and I survived that fight. So that's what you're trying to do with the face hug. Obviously, you can employ it a little better than I did in terms of the aiming, but that's why you do it. Get in their face, try to survive, try to work some angles. Notice what I did, though. Once he shot me and bounced, I backed off of him so I could aim into the spot that I wanted. That's something to pay attention to. If you are face hugging somebody and they back off, they might be trying to do that same thing to you, so it might be a good idea to continue to stay with them. You'll notice a lot of people, you'll be backing up and they'll continue going closer to you, so you can't open up that distance, especially if they can tell you're having trouble aiming where you want to based on the gun depression or height of your turret. All things to take into consideration. So there you go, face hugging. That's my quick tip for the day. You guys have a great one, and we will see ya.